Mame fa say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
Don Emmanuel Agbanyo, a national treasurer, Emma the caucus parliamentary aspirant. In fact, no, a parliamentary aspirant. I was Katy North and Peswaso. Eja Akwaba. Maybe Abokwadie. Nyamiado. And I think so. Reverend James Ofobacha, a public relations officer, Emma Caucus parliamentary aspirant. Kaiser on also so woman Peswaso. And I would say Nanka, Yantu Abama now, Udintu, Warrior, and I want it with the second. Why didn't you take away about for Susio? Come on, you make a lie. No, my soul, yeah, you may show down. Yeah, Dania from top.
Mama Chama, I see you do show down.
What do you say?
Nanka, Mama, director of elections,
show down. Mama
Chama, show down.
Mama Connes, I didn't try. Yes, I say for.
When you have it, yeah, I say. You must show down. Because why should you must show down? No, I say I grow. Yes, I say I grow about fear. Untumri Kankushia.
Okay.
In him said 2024. Namiya Duma. 7th December. Yebe to Abariano. Na Yamedin Kunimdie at the Ama NDC. Amanyo Kono. Na John Dramani Mahama so at the Animukai. Na Enumuno. Enye Trasa.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Enye Trasa.
And I want for Casa, I mean, Ghana, dear, said Yabaka some city, 8 years beyond, yes, some
from Sa Yashe Abaka 792 at the bar, 8 years beyond your best, sir. But this particular time, it is a very crucial time. Don't let us take it for granted. Say, wait, dear, Omediomu 8 years, we ain't no yen so a brass woman, yen eba. Say, ye de sa grono edisi and this wa. Senya boboa, ye bo bisuliano. Sana, Oma omuosueno, ombebo yen sulia.
But my main done, honorable would have been done. I mean, the point is, say, Osha, Sabreya, ye wumia, Sikasemonye, Abine when ya kono. In fact, Omumpo Muwa Bam, including Professor Frimpong Boate, actually were free, the Abayi Jinama. To the sense that we're from family and friends, a variety of family and friends, a concubine, a party. And then always as an MPP no pana and I mean, at least it should give you that feeling say where the Dema NDC you are now.
Thank you very much. Over my I can know English. Because it's a deception.
And
it's a deception. Because you see, the MPP is correcting the errors of Kufuor, President Kufuor, in their 8 terms of governance in this current Nanado presidency. And so it's not going to be usual politicking. Say, we have spent 8 years until automatically government. No, it's never going to be like that. Where because one, you can see that all the confusions are MPP Musisiano. After the presidential aspirants have elected whoever will be their flag bearer, I can assure you, different arrangements are the boom. Yes, it's a deception. That is why the National Caucus for Parliamentary Aspirants, we feel that it is very crucial for us to put all our bitterness, our disagreement aside. You forget who say yes, throughout our campaign to date. And some of us, especially me, I have contested the current MP for 2 times. And then I have contested this one again. I wasn't successful. But
Catch you north.
Yeah. What matter is power. And to take that power, we should rally ourselves first and foremost and take that power. And when we take it, we not think of who gets what and what happens to who. But if we want to think of the fact that and say,
say,
then we are doomed for life.
but a bit sir.
No, we are doomed for life. Anybody who will even rise up against the National Caucus for NDC parliamentary aspirants, I can assure you, is an enemy of that victory 2024 for the NDC.
Obi oba sorry etie kuwe.
Is an
parliamentary
enemy
aspirant
to
caucus.
the victory of NDC 2024 and the presidency of President John Dramani Mahama.
Okay, but sa say asem no kind no. Obi wo party mo wo adwen bi sa na.
Minua Kwame, ya share dwumadie ya ase no ya fam pa. Sa caucus no ya call primaries, that was on the 13th of May. Caucus no started on the 14th of May. And you know, just the next day na ya sha se boaboa yen ho ano, because you hu say there have been a lot of hitches. War party ni mu a say yen no ya sha se anye nneoma bia emwa. And that is why yen and campaign p no this time no obehwe na ya fe ni call reconciliation call say conflict resolution ye kwa akokeka bom pinchen CC ye afenia. We have not, the party haven't started that. But you're making sure, say, all across the countries, no, you're in 16 regions, you can't aspirants, boom.
Specifically, I mean, so okay, say, Makoma Buma, Wakwan Besho.
Baby, ne binumonti omuwase. Me mpesa mebubodi, me mpesa mebubo constituencies nibi. Yeti say na basa ye wo ho, nipa ne nte ne ho ase. Or ye na dwin so obeko independent no quickly no ye rashe ho one of your dwumadie no e de yenkopie asen because near him say a lot of people will come during the asen by election into ye wo ho we were there throughout the election ye assigning in the election day no we were assigned at Dansame ani any anope mechi ano Ashanti regional chairman Nana Kwesi na ye ne no na e wo ho and everything will show Ubehu semeneno in the videos and everything. And Niana said we were trying to look for all the parliamentary aspirants now, bitterness to meet them, talk to them, and let them come together. Senior we will be able to fight this equal cause no together. And twaso baby constituency be wo peace no winnie ya no krano. Peace no winnie ya no krano pono. Peace na nkasa no. Ye sorry etiano. Ye pesi etuno. But yen as caucus no ya parliamentary aspirant caucus no ya kwa jina peace nechi a fight ya mana to make sure say they get their grounds. And you know sa dwumadie nyina no it is just towards the victory of NDC in 2024.
And talk about the victory, Don Wabra me ba ho no. Asamba kwa ya na tie down kofa no. Wabra mo discuss NDC and mo dachi in 2024 elections and they say mo krade na mo deba. E dia asem na mo asem kra ne say mo message ye dey. E ya no na ya na manfo empempi no. O mo tie de katia e NDC amanyuko. Say mo kra mo ni message. More message.
We have message. Your message pa. And first and foremost, no message me say MPP Nanado Akufado Bawumia government Oma say nyuma bebre Oma collapse banks na but the first thing President John Dramani Mahama Beye Oba Baimu will come to power is to make sure he resurrect all those financial institutions and those who are in the university doing finance, doing accounting. As we speak, they have no place to go and get a job or be employed. But when President Mahama returns to power, which I call the return of President John Dramani Mahama, the return of President John Dramani Mahama, you will bring back all these financial institutions that automatically give job to the teeming youth who are in the university. And so it is one advice to all those in the university and those who have completed and unemployed that their best option, their best dream, their future, their hope is President.
How different is this promise from MPP's promise of of ensuring say mebuno ni Ghana for do na benya adwuma. I mean, at a point in 2016 yenya the then General Secretary MPP Amanyoko John Boadu ogina simpie so and adwuma ebebu so ama for credit from one so ebeba be form adwuma wo man Ghana. How different is this promise from Omodieno?
The difference is say one who near omo yesisia. The omo yen is omo collapse every job at any point. Omo dima omo families and omo busia. That is the difference. And they collapse everything, and when they keep collapsing, so they can dominate all the sectors of the economy for their family, the busia. That's what somebody rightly put a concubine government.
Professor from Bombo.
Yes, a busia kind of government. And that President Mahama had never done that. We have seen his fruit. Even 4 years, the kind of monumental projects are all here, throughout the whole country. The kind of development and the kind of jobs that he has created. If somebody say we will give you a gift, you should look at him properly. And the effect we can see from this current government is absolutely total distraction. And so what they said is different from what we keep telling them, or what the NDC keep telling them that when we come to power, we will create job, and that job is already automatic there. It's just the resurrecting the collapsed banks that gives job first and foremost, and then the completion of all the projects that had been started in the NDC government. Automatically, those artisans, they get their daily breaks, and the engineers and the contractors, everything just comes into place. That is exactly the difference between the NDC and the MPP.
Memo tie Kennedy Japan I want to see a flag bearer hopeful Emma MPP Amanyoko. But answer Reverend Bacha on the same question. Ejuma adi here mebuno no pa. Edie ne ma NDC boshe said ye de enume bano. Edie ne ma mo de ne no create do as compared to MPP Amanyoko.
Menu akwa me da say. So sha Nancy Munu Utie, ye flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama, who also emphasize it, youth. The reason is say, Oshe ye population na a Melbunu, a higher than Omo near Fia no menino. And se one Jin Omohua, or Chinano, or mine a bebo. And Sabi. MPP amanyo no amambofo. That is why I obehwe no niama omo de bae omo ba no omo da asem ne bi ne was omo de nyuma eba. And no sha I call them ghost jobs na omo create ni nyina no omo collapse ni nyina because no munim say no ena Ghana for pe no ena Melbourne pe. And senior menu adon e ka no say ye ba na JM eba he is creating the jobs for the youth. Everybody Sam say kwan be so. Nurse in your school we otifie. Teacher in your school we na otifie. Owie university otifie. Owie secondary school otifie. Anka enumane there we have direct jobs, we have indirect jobs. And the project e cost no there will be indirect jobs being created. One more school no so the almost certificate be pay adwuma no ma but the adwuma no wen. You collapsing in nyina. And no that John Dramani Mahama ba oba be making sure say he is restoring those things. Send be ya and Melbourne be nya adwuma.
But unless omo kosuko omo tifie no, John Mahama pension e binzi.
Ne e bi ya na
Nasa complain ni wo.
Complain no
man for kopekete e wo health ministry.
But the number no this time is overwhelming. Yeah, can be about 2 etifie. Now and then we are talking about 10 etifia. You can't compare. Say is the same thing. It's not the same thing. Now system no why it's absorbing the people. And you know oremu. By this time the system is choked. The system is blocked. Ya blocky system no. And you are only baby or only any that's so be.
But you see,
the area is so 2 kwan. And now mebu nyina 2 kwan if your man.
Okay.
We are losing our youth.
I say some time now.
Me yen time nenti sa
na man for 2 kwan.
Me say opa etena nopa ma me ma wa adwuma ma sre wo mpanyinfoɔ kwan na yɛ this survey na kɔ embassies na anɔpa ana ahimrachen mu na kɔ hwɛ mmabu a egu wɔ asanla a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo fi kuro yi mu akɔ yɛn time a yɛwɔ so no akwantuo nya yɛakɔnɔ I said to myself say me ntu kwan I'm not traveling
but that man for two kwan
ɔkɔ aba because ɔkɔ aba because ɔwɔ bibi yɛ onya ne sika di ɔyɛ ɔtɔn a yɛtɔ ɔkɔpɛ a onya bata na wokɔ a wokɔtɔ a yɛntɔ wokɔpɛ a wonya ɔhwɛ a the opportunity ni baabi a enti ɔnkɔ no ɔnkɔ twitwi pɔnkɔse anaa ɔnkɔ no ɔnkɔ tete tomatoes at least obenya biribi kakra ba fie ɛnkɔ asom wei yɛ sɛ yɛ fim and John Dramani bɛgye yɛ fim
but say honorable amenya de we say na mo opponents so ehumo I mean in the case of Dr. Mahama Baumia vice president also John Mahama on no esia kind pain a ma beating a pain because now on Ekufuado and I want ticket back so omokoya omo beating John Mahama pain and in the case of a year Kennedy Japan on also New York and you would it
we show videos in here police station executives no we are grateful nti ebe de ama wo di sika ebe ye bottom ma police station and win I'll be the next president I'm telling you today I'll be the next president because me winning primaries I'll beat Mahama hands down. Mahama doesn't have a message. I have a good message and I'm a man with vision. Me will taste. I like good.
I'm a man with vision, me will good message, me will taste. Done.
Okay, that's a concept now.
Why?
Canada, Japan. When you're truthful, when you're credible, Nancy, I would say, or President Mahama.
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
Yeah, what on Ebola Ray, Star Chat. Yeah.
And he said, categorically said, the man has been good to him. Even to the extent of the wife, our first lady, our mother, giving her phone to Kenya, Japan to talk to President Mahama.
That's right.
And President Mahama in turn responded, that is your wife. That is the kind of personality we call President Mahama. The person who has vision. The person who has vision is somebody who had done it before. And when he was president, you can see all the monumental developments that are physical, that are tangible, that you can go to right now, like the University of Ghana Medical Center.
That's right.
You can go there right now. You can go to the circle. That is the
Kwame Nkrumah
interchange.
aka Dubai.
You can go there and see it freely. You can see with your naked eyes. It's not a dream. It's not a mirage. And when we are talking of Canada, Japan, I can assure you, is somebody who will just throw any dust into the eye.
Also a message.
He doesn't.
Message.
He doesn't have message rather. He doesn't have any message. He's a deception. To me, he's a walking deception and a walking contradiction. And now Obekai say Obeyewe, now acquire different thing. Later on, like a dog, you will vomit and come and lick it again. And that, I believe, is not a credible person who can be a leader. For me, Canada, Japan, I know Ghanaians don't trust him. They don't believe him. Because it's not credible. Yeah. He cannot be a leader. But somebody with a high temperament of that stature cannot be a leader.
But when you talk like this, I don't know man for dreams say,
yeah,
Muhu 2024 elections, then say it will be a walk in the park. Because so far, candidates in MPP are presenting so we say. Obiani obomu Baumia momu. Doesn't Baumia scare you?
Not at all. For Baumia, it's an apology of a leadership. Oh, an apology. See, if you Google right now, say who is the biggest liar in Ghana now?
Is his name?
His
name will pop up.
Doctor. But that one we all know
Baumia,
that if somebody consistently refers a particular name and attaches it to you, and it keeps coming up in online publication, they likely will say Google what type of. Now, boss idea do high. I mean, it does not necessarily mean that Google number.
It's not only Google.
It is evidence. A professor every day he lies. and I'm sure his children knows that he lies. Because whatever he says is the opposite is what's happening now. Or say, oh, when they come, they will not borrow. Today, the same person is borrowing like is on a speedboat. That should tell you that person is a liar. We should call a spade a spade. He's a liar. And I can assure you, all we need to tell about me, if he were to be the flag bearer or whatever, the MPP elect, you are a liar.
Very well.
And the school children, Kwalani Naomunim say, oh yeah, truffle. Simple.
Very well done. Medase, mami for Reverend Bacha Emrem, Rev, answer number Bani Emmanuel, Professor Emmanuel, both 80 will say, a better than a party be a manifesto. Now we need message. It will more cast NDC need message, you know, or more kind people's manifesto. Rev, Mami Tonga.
May refer to Kennedy. We now boy. It's unfortunate. Say, you know, I say MPP a manual nimuno, a memasa. Ama afi ababeto abwaje. And you know, they say almost to omania. Na ono ankasa kan. Okotie ne nsem bia waka. Na Kennedy nye na dwen say obeba be contest as a flag bearer. But ono ahwe nioma ekoso a. Otumi wo say ono betumi aba abeji party no nkwa. But ono mu na nkasa no. Onu mu na nkasa no udi ni si hwa. Apart from mebu kakra na ebo na chi dom no party ekuku damfo na omo MPP fo ni mu ahi na edi na chi. Party bon penifo ni we ni mu nyina ndi na chi. Enti no eye clear say ono onto me embe wini na even mpo wabenya akwanya no ne yenra baomia sorry yenra John Dramani Mahama aba contested onya sa akwanya no abeka se obetumi abiti no hands down sabi yenyi na ye call by election no ye kopie wa asin na ne ho na ye ne kromu ne ne wo no what is in asin then particular a chenso factory bi wo ho company bi wo ho processing plant bi si ho then pa enot waye wo ho at least give us a good example ni enka say based on this and that you know you are credible
it samo koye campaign e dey ama NDC a say na mo beka no eno nti na make say ama for dream say samo kasa say ya ase mutrima ye mo da mo feel say obia ni MPP dia ne a farmer NDC
menu akwa me
ase mutrima ye mo de
menu a ye nya bi pen Ridge Hospital anya ye change your edifice no
of course
University of Ghana Medical Hospital E-blocks no say yensi sa school dan no mo nsisi hɔ a anka MPP amanyo kuo no ba so no anka want to me embe introduce you omo free SHS program but because you say school dan wo ho ntino they can put in masses and that is why they brought in senior beya and kwala be school because a dan wo ho hospitals ICC ye nioma ye di gugu akwan mu a e de ahoto e de bebre nkrofo enne sagleme housing resi ho it could have housed over 1,500 people maimu and krahanum we have a deficit of housing akora millions and dynasty ono anka ya by na woso a anka we have putting down proper systems Sabi, yeah, be making sure that people will live there. We will put down buses, logistics that will bring people from that place stress free. Obia kotana ho onim se kwanya obefa so aba bedu enkran kroma ye na dwuma opon wa obesan akono e wo ho Metromas enguno ayalolo yenguno But these were things it was introduced as any commuting crowd from the locations and areas in the Omaba. What is happening? These are things as an message in the Omunya Botre. Says he no the omo person who say Yembe throw all our cars out. Now for no imagine so. Omo primaries number November 4th. They should just go and come. And then when they come out, whoever they are bringing, we will now face the person.
All right. Remember, Chance, last comments were Brian and Comono, Banaria, into the crack, parliamentary caucus, parliamentary aspirant caucus, Yen Humo saying.
Yes, thank you very much. We should see as the party, the nation should see us as a united force to redeem this country from this wicked and dastardly MPP Nanado Bamia-led government. Yes, united force. A force to reckon with.
Okay. I be whom various constituencies.
Yes. So let me add this quickly.
As we are wrapping up.
As aspirants who couldn't make it in the just ended parliamentary primaries, we are supporting our PCs. We are supporting our party and we are supporting our PCs to make sure.
So in your case, get to south, get to north. You are supporting Edema. Okay.
Exactly.
And to whom?
To whom? Prince Ado Kwajotabri. And or you'll be Bisame Huasem, Okosia Obi, and no bomb Abasuma Nipana, say, Mijana, and Mijana Chipinti from beginning.
We want to have majority in parliament for President Mahama to work effectively.
Very well. See. May assure us some other time.
They should come on our program on the 13th. That is this Friday. From 10 to 2. And the 2 is for the press conference.
A program bear,
that is we are meeting for the first time, face to face.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then also release a press conference, release a presser to the public that indeed we are united for victory. That is our target. That is our motto.
All right, may I say a year Reverend James Ofwe Bachina Fenso, Don Emmanuel Agbenyo. No, I'm for business will be a bit my banner.
Obia, ye invite you, Obia bet me about NDC for Yana, Manoko Nina, Omumbra, because ye enjume dieno, a year for the party. Ye be biano, a year for the party.
Very well.
And you know, my main can't win and find trappers. Miss Red. Say, if you have the interest of the party, then don't be a stumbling block to the parliamentary caucus. Because you say even whoever you are, so we are NDC in Ukraine, you want to stand in against the victory 2024. We the parliamentary caucus will come after you.
More fire. Ebusia for Jabas or Power 97.9 of so TV X Y Z.
I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.